So this is a little awkward with everything right now. I don't know right now. there's uh there's only two of us here. One sent in his predictions. The other all of a sudden said he couldn't
Wait,
actually.
who are you talking to?
Hey, what do you mean who am I talking to here? We're fucking live right now,
Oh,
man. Didn't you know I clicked the button here? I wouldn't just do it for
sorry,
nothing.
sorry. I
Jeez,
was thought we were talking.
everyone's fucking off this weekend on a show that should be important, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. Where's the damn switch? Here. AEW. All in. Wembley. Last time they're gonna be here for a little while. Because we know where 2025 is gonna be. It's gonna be in Arlington, Texas. Then the year after that, okay, we will be back in England. But it won't be at Wembley when they go back to London, I can tell you that much at least. Well, we have about 10 matches, including the one pre show match. But you know TK is going to probably want to slip in a few more after Rampage and Collision or whatever, because you know how he operates. So, yeah, I'm Coffee Lover 239. We've got at least our resident John Moxley, Stan Steven, just like the old
Hello, what
days.
up, everyone? What up? What up? What
You can
up?
calm
What up?
you can calm the hell down because you're not reenacting that scene from Scary Movie. Yeah, Epic told me in
Wait, how did you?
advance.
How did you know about? How did you know about?
I just know, okay? And I've only like barely seen that friggin' movie, but whatever. Yeah, Epic's not with us. Jesse's not with us, but he sent me his predictions, so I'm gonna read you them tonight, like I always do. Shockingly, Quiet Jam isn't with us, but maybe he'll come in about halfway through and we'll have to catch him up to snuff. In any case, only 6 matches of background, so I'm just gonna drag this to where it should go and we're gonna start running the card down. Oh, hold on, that was bad. Let me turn it up. And phenomenal. This match doesn't even have a card, probably because of other shit. Well, it's fucking Chris Statlander and Wayne Brady's doppelganger, I mean Stokely Hathaway, versus Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. Anything? No. Nada. Nilch, zilch, jack shit. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I mean, what do you
That's from
expect on a
Willy
match?
Wonka. That's
Yes,
Willy
yes, I
Wonka.
know you don't need to point out the reference. It's a popular scene, and even people who've barely seen the movie but seen that clip because it's a fucking meme has been used before. Seriously, though, it's like, why even bother? Apparently, this is a mixed tag match, as you can't tell, and the winning team will choose the stipulation of the match between Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander, which is going to happen at All Out. So beyond that, though, it's like this really is just only a step match here to get us to where we need to go. And besides, fucking Wayne Brady's doppelganger can't even convincingly choke a bitch, so you know he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Say the line. Say the line.
No,
Say,
no,
please.
no, 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 no. Fine. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Which is funny I say that because tonight there's a primetime episode of Let's Make a Deal, a new one, and Wayne Brady, has been hosting since they brought it back. But that's beside the point. I don't know. Who you got, Dean?
Um, I got. hmm, I got. I got MJF.
You stop it. Mm.
MJF.
We're not talking
MJF is
about.
wrestling, right?
We're not. Did you not read the match that I just said?
MJF.
We're not talking about MJF. You either pick from Statlander and Wayne Brady's doppelganger, or Willow
Oh,
Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii.
Stokely. No wait. No wait. Willow and Ishii. Sorry, Willow and
Willow and
Ishii.
Ishii. There you fucking go. Jesus, man. Was that so
Only someone else.
difficult?
Wayne Brady. I thought you said someone.
No,
Stop.
stop it. Stop it. Yeah.
Get some help.
No, no. Okay, dude. You are not about to push me right now, man. Just stop. And if you don't, I'll just do this myself. Let's see then. Yeah, Jesse says Nightingale and Ishii. And you know what? I'm going to say the same because this is just a stepping stone match. Now let's get into the actual card that you're here to see. Starting with Tony Storm versus Mariah May. Timeless or glamour? AEW Women's World Championship. So, the Women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament was won by Mariah May. After losing the AEW Women's World Championship at Dynamite 200 about, oh my god, it was around this time. Jesus. Toni Storm underwent a shift in character. Her new persona was that of a paranoid golden age Hollywood starlet, similar to the character of Norma Desmond in the 1950 film Sunset Boulevard. Say, I wonder, that got a 4K? No, I'm really about to check it. Hold on. Bull, it does not. But I'm sure eventually it will happen. Just give it time. Kino Lorber probably will. Anyway, Storm would take on the epithet of Timeless Toni Storm starting in October 2023 and would be accompanied by her butler, Luther, who was portraying a role similar to that of Sunset Boulevard's Max von Mayerling, with Storm being billed as from Stage 7 at Warner Brothers Studios. In November, World Wonder Ring stardom wrestler Mariah May debuted as a superfan of Storm. While initially dismissive of May, Storm later took May on as her understudy. And Storm regained the AEW Women's World Championship at Full Gear that month. Subsequently, at Revolution in March 2024, May took on Storm's old rock star gimmick. Throughout the following months, Storm and May's relationship developed romantic overtones, and as a gift, Storm entered May into the Owen Hart Cup. Again, this is where I really wish we had Quiet Jam, because he can say the line. Anyways, let's see. May defeated the 2023 winner Willow Nightingale in the tournament final to earn a match against Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship at All In. After the match, May turned on Storm, hitting her with the Owen Hart Cup Championship belt and bloodying her in the process. This explicitly aligned May's persona to the character of Eve Harrington in the 1950 film All About Eve, whose primary ambition in the film was to supplant Margot Channing, another inspiration for Storm's character, as a Hollywood star. And if you want the perverted version of that in a G-string, just watch Showgirls. But be prepared. May subsequently took on the epithet The Glamour Mariah May, and here we are. And the build-up has been working. You see, I know AEW doesn't have a lot of long-term booking shit, but I mean, look at where all of this going. Starting from the character change Toni Storm had up to this, finally. I mean, this is probably the closest thing we've had to long-term booking. Maybe even the most out of everything on this card. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, it probably is. Either way, this match we've been waiting for far too long, and I can't wait to see what happens. Oh, God. Sorry, Sheepster. No, I don't know. Plus, I can't predict things. Even when things go back to, if things go back to normal, you're gonna have to work your way up, pal. And I'm not gonna get into it here because that's not the point. Point is, this match is going to be important here. This is going to be the most important damn thing of these two ladies right now. The question is, what happens? Where do we go from here? Mariah May is technically from London, so you could either give her the hometown win and really get her over, or we keep it on Toni Storm and see what happens. I don't know. What do you say, Dean? Dean?
Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, huh? Well, what does Jesse say? Jesse says Mariah May. You know what? I think if we want to actually build another proper star in the women's division, and I'm feeling a little risky because too much craziness up and down. So you know what? I'm actually going to go with the Glamour Mariah May on this one. I don't think either result will be that bad. It's just where we go will be different slightly. Or who knows what happens. Plus, she is from London, Mariah May, so it'd be good to give her a moment. I mean, it wouldn't be unlike them. They did that with Saraya last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again here. Or if they don't, they're probably going to give it to someone else. But we'll get to that someone else later. Did I say later? I meant immediately following what we just talked about. Okay, that's awkward. MJF versus Will Ospreay for MJF's American Championship. Notice I said MJF's American Championship. And you're right about that, Sheepster. You'll find out why in a minute. So on July 17th, at Dynamite 250, MJF defeated Will Ospreay to win the AEW International Championship. The following week, MJF threw the International Championship belt in the trash, a la what Alundra Blaze did with the old Women's Championship when she showed up in WCW, and replaced it with his own custom championship belt, which he unofficially renamed as the American Championship. Seriously, you think this is crazy? He's been the so-called American correspondent over at Wrestle Talk this weekend. Mm, I wouldn't want to be Ollie Davis right now. Not after the water ordeal, and that's all I'm going to say. Ospreay interrupted and announced he would be facing MJF in a rematch for the title at All In. On the July 31st episode, Ospreay said after he regained the title, he would restore it as the International Championship. I think we know what the result of this match is going to be. I mean, the quality, not the result so much, but the quality we know is going to have a banger. And I'm so looking forward to that shit. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we know what these are going to do. If they don't give Mariah May the hometown pop, I could easily see them doing it here. Don't be sweating so much, cheapster. I could see them doing it here if they don't do it with Mariah May. But I don't know. It's like a toss-up between the two, you know. It's like a toss-up. It could go either way again here. But then again, if they just did this, would it really be smart to undermine it and lose everything here with MJF? I don't know. Who you got, Dean?
MJF.
There you go. Now we're on the right page. Yeah. MJF says the Jesse, and so what says me? You know, since I already said Mariah May earlier, I think I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm gonna go with MJF with this one here, just to balance it out. Will doesn't need the win, he wants it. Yeah, you're right, but at the same time, how bad does he want it? We'll have to find out. But for now, it's a coffin match. Jack Perry versus Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. So, at Double or Nothing, Darby Allin joined Team AEW against the Elite, but Team AEW were defeated by the Elite in the Anarchy in the Arena match. A match in which Allin sent at Elite member Jack Perry on fire with a flamethrower. After taking a brief hiatus, Allin returned to the July 10th episode of Dynamite and attacked Elite member Brandon Cutler. You know, like that's going to do anything to send a warning to the Elite. They could yeet the lackey out tomorrow and no one would notice or give a crap. Allin again joined Team AEW against the Elite for the Blood and Guts match at Dynamite Blood and Guts. Team AEW won by way of Allin causing the Elite to forfeit by threatening to set Perry on fire, who Allin had handcuffed to the cage, while simultaneously making the Elite agree to give him a match against Perry for the AEW TNT Championship at All In. After a backstage brawl at the August 14th episode, Perry declared he would defend the title in Allin against the coffin match, which was made official. You think they make coffins out of real glass? I know, I'm bad. I can't help it. At least here. No, but it's like Darby Allin's a freaking daredevil. We already know he's the human crash test dummy. I feel like the Elite are going to have a reign on every single other title that they've got, so... Yeah, so, Dean, what says you? Dean.
I'm just typing. I was typing.
Okay, man.
So Darby Allin doesn't just have this match; he also has a AEW World Champion match at Grand Slam. So does he win this, and then he wins? Shoot.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna go with Jack Perry.
Hold on. I got something here. All right. The Jesse also says Jack Perry, and I think I'm gonna go with Jack Perry too. I mean, when you mentioned what Darby Allin did, and depending as well on what happened with the main event and where everything leads to, it's very well possible, yeah, that he could be a world champion, but for now, he's just going to have to lose to his own signature match here. Oh, am I kidding? We know coffin matches are common, but In AEW, he's probably the most common wrestler you think of when you hear the term. So I'm gonna go with Mr. Real Glass Jack Perry. Yeah, go cry me a river. I wouldn't be surprised if he still tries to find real glass in there. Hey, one Bill Phil's not there to breathe down his neck about it. Next. And here we have a feud that I think should have gotten better booking, but it only really picked up on the go home show. It's Mercedes Moné versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in a singles match for the AEW TBS Championship. See what I did there? Anyways, after Mercedes Moné retained the TBS Championship at Forbidden Door, where she simultaneously won the NJPW Strong Women's Championship, which, by the way, they're making you forget that even happened. She's still she's still the champion, and yet we kind of forget that, don't we, huh? Seriously. So Moné's celebration was interrupted by the returning Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, who had been out of action since September 2023. On the following Dynamite, Baker explained that she had been out for 10 months due to a diagnosis of a transient ischemic attack, also known as a mini stroke, if you will. So, yeesh, I can't imagine here. Hello, Pokey, you two. I think Britt will win and Camille will come into the ring, beat on Britt, Jamie Hayter will return. I mean, I'll get to that in a minute when I get to the actual match. So where were we? Yeah. She was interrupted by Moné, after which Baker challenged Moné to a championship match at All In, but Moné declined. After a confrontation between the two during AEW's panel at San Diego Comic-Con on July 25th, Tony Khan scheduled Moné to defend the TBS Championship against Baker at All In. Whether or not this was impacted by Britt's suspension was beside the point here. Personally, even then, I think they still could have at least tried to get something, but I don't know. Mercedes just feels kind of there with the belt, you know? Like, I get it. You don't want to give her straight into the World Championship. Not when Tony Storm and Mariah May have had their ever ongoing feud. But no, it's like at the same time here, you have this, and I get Britt being back with this all and being here, but she's barely held the belt 89 days. She'd have a shorter friggin' reign. Okay, she'd had a longer reign than Willow Nightingale, who's the shortest, but it'd still be less than both Julia Hart, Chris Statlander, and need we mention Jay Cargill's little reign of terror there, but okay, it wasn't.
Wait, I mean, it wasn't a bad reign until
I
it
think
just she wasn't doing much.
I just feel like eventually after a while it got boring and they should have took the belt off her sooner. So with what Pokey? Okay, you know what? I'll get your prediction
By the way, who
first.
is Pokey? Who
He's
is
in the
Pokey?
chat. He's in the
Oh.
YouTube chat. Come on, man.
No, is it a regular person like
I
in the
don't.
server?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, look, Dean. What says you? Having trouble deciding there, buddy?
D. No. CEO. CEO.
Oh god.
CEO.
You have to do the chant like that.
That's the chant.
But they
Yes,
don't. But
I
they
had-
force it in the fucking song, man. It's not an organic chant, and you know she's a fucking heel now. So at this point, yeah. Okay, so what?
I'm sorry, but Brit's overrated.
Debatable. That's not the point. Okay, so here's what Jesse says. He's saying Mercedes Moné, but what happens is during the post-match beatdown, because you know Camille wants to get back at Britt after what happened, they'll beat on her a bit. Then Jamie Hayter, who we haven't seen in a while, will return to save Britt, only to turn on Britt after Mercedes and Camille leave. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bold one. So, hold on. Pokey Yee said something here. I think Britt Baker will win and Camille will come into the ring, beat on Britt, then Jamie Hayter will return. Oh, I see. Oh, wait, you think Britt will win, though? I mean, I don't know about that, but certainly it could be, but then that kind of negates the other thing. Jade was Goldberg. You were there at Boston when she showed. Yeah, Sheepster. I'm gonna go with Mercedes Moné to retain on this one. It feels like it's still too early to take the belt off her if they want to give her a good run, and then when she's done here, she can go into the world women's title scene. but I wouldn't be surprised if we do get Jamie Hayter in some way, shape, or form in this match. I mean, I miss her. I think we all do. So, next match. We have a Casino Gauntlet match for a future AEW World Championship match. So, oh, there's no background for this, but you don't give a shit. You just want to know who's in. Well, Orange Cassidy is entering at number 1. And we also have Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Hangman Adam Page, Evil Uno, and Roderick Strong. I don't think there's much more I can say here. So, Dean, who you got to win?
Uh, I actually don't know like, hey man.
Funny. That's what Jesse says as well. Yeah, Jesse says Adam Hangman Page. Who do I want? I don't know. Well, we gotta rule out Evil Uno, obviously. Roderick Strong? Pff, no. Undisputed Kingdom has been ice cold, if we're being honest. Kyle O'Reilly? Not exactly. Mark Briscoe? I don't know. Orange Cassidy? Again, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go with Adam Page on this one as well. I'm not sure. Unless there's someone else in there who eventually enters and we don't know who. Oh, wait, this might actually be it, though. It's a gauntlet. It's not a battle royale. Sorry. I get it confused. I guess, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Adam Page on this one. I see Sheepster wants. Yeah, Sheepster wants Briscoe, which is fair, but you can see Hanger winning. So, next match. Oh, god damn it, not this. Why this? Anything but this. It's Chris Jericho versus Hook in a last chance match for the FTW Championship. If Hook loses, he can never challenge for the championship as long as Jericho is champion. And I have a bad feeling they're going to keep that going much longer than I think any of us wanted to. 124 days on this reign, people. 124 days. He's already suppressed Sabu when Sabu held that belt way, way back in the late 90s. And he suppressed Jack Perry's reign. And who else has fucking held the belt? Like, the only other people he'd have to suppress are Taz, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, and, well, Hook. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I really don't. Hook, and yeah, Sabu is awesome. You know, it's weird with this whole learning tree shit. Like, we literally had Chris Jericho try to kill Samoa Joe with a forklift, and somebody did make the Botchamania ending with the Mystery Science Theater 3000 bit, so I knew that was going to happen. I should have pounced on it sooner. Oh well. What can you do? Nah, but it's like, I don't know, man. I haven't really been feeling this learning tree stuff for a while, even with the sudden switch up after that. I don't know, man. I really don't. Do you, Dean?
Just, I mean, I like the loyalty, but the hook and Joker's been going with.
Who you got?
Uh, Joker.
That's what Jesse says. And I'm going with Jericho because I have a bad feeling that's what's going to happen. You can see him winning, but you want Hook. I know, dude. We all want Hook. Even with his fucking hat and his iPad, snap, whatever. Next. Oh, look, it's the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. I am not beating their fucking delusions. Versus FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax. Somebody take his fucking Twitter away because he's really soft when he's supposed to be Harwood.
Wait, who?
Dax Harwood. Did you not see what
Oh,
he
because
said
of the
about
J.
JD?
It's about the JD.
Ding, ding, ding. Good answer, Diener.
Yeah.
And then there's the acclaimed Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. It's a three-way tag team match for the World Tag Team Championship. Nada, nothing. Can I just say, by the way, the Bucks and their limited contract appearance almost makes them the Roman of the tag division when he was having all that shit. Yeah, what did I say about part-time Reigns? I don't like when it happens to anyone. And can I just say it's sad to state that it's the same set of teams in the tag division when it used to be so much more expansive. But Lucha Brothers might be out. All the other teams have never been given a fair shake, and yeesh, I don't know. Who you got, Dean?
Uh, Young Bucks.
That's what Cheapster says as well. Also, Jesse said that too. And as for me, yeah, the Bucks. There's no ands or buts about it. They're gonna keep this shit for all it's worth and take their sweet little time with whatever they do. Oh fuck! Don't you hate it when a main card match doesn't even have a pickup? Although I think we know why, because let's be honest, they haven't even revealed the actual result yet of what's gonna happen. But we have a four-way London ladder match for the World Trios Championship. The Patriarchy, Christian Cage, Dummy Dinosaur, and Dick Wade versus the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson and the Guns, Austin and Colton, versus the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews, versus, oh wait, there it is, this Pack and the Blackpool Combat Club. That's why I didn't see it there. That's why I didn't see it earlier. I should have. Oops. Oh wow, when I was getting Jesse's predictions earlier, I didn't even see his name there. Shame on me. I know, my bad. It is what it is. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add for this. I really don't. So, Diener,
I got Christian's team.
the Patriarchy. And Jesse also said the Patriarchy. I have a bad feeling they're gonna keep this shit going with the Patriarchy until they finally get fucking dummy dinosaur out of there, taking Christian's abuse. I mean, fucking hell, he's actually putting fucking Dick Wayne's mom as a champion, and she doesn't even wrestle. At least not in a ring. Hey, I'm just playing around here. I'm a little. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just end this shit. One more match. And if there was ever a match to use the final countdown as a theme for, this is the fucking one here. Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson, title career, AEW World Championship. So the men's Owen Hart tournament was won by Bryan Danielson. He made his debut at 2021 All Out and challenged for the World Championship at Revolution in 2023. And that was against MJF in a 60-minute Iron Man match in sudden death overtime, by the way. And he was unsuccessful, obviously. In a backstage interview on the following Dynamite, Danielson teased a possible retirement storyline. He said the championship match made him realize he was putting wrestling ahead of his family. September 9th, 2023 episode of Collision, Danielson confirmed 2024 would be his last year as a full-time wrestler. Throughout the year, Danielson would suffer a losing streak in marquee matches, which included losing in the 2023 Continental Classic Tournament, losses in high-profile single matches at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 18, and AEW's Dynasty, and being on the losing team in the Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing. As a result, on the June 6th episode of Dynamite, Danielson became the first wrestler to declare for the 2024 Owen Hart Cup and vowed to go out on top. Danielson would then go on to win the tournament, defeating Hangman Adam Page, who was seeking vengeance against his rival, reigning AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland in the tournament final. On the July 31st episode of Dynamite, Danielson said if he did not defeat Swerve Strickland and win the AEW World Championship at All In, he would never wrestle again. So they agreed to the stipulation, and well, here we are. So yeah, this is a big deal to say the least. Brian's going part-time so he could win as a transitional champ. I mean, that's a thought, but at the same time, there's probably a lot that's going to happen. Swerve, regardless, Swerve has been champion since April. He's been champion since April, and this puts him at, let's see, only 124 days. I mean, that puts him above Samoa Joe and CM Punk, believe it or not. Unfortunately, this still puts him a bit behind Jericho, Page, Omega, Moxley, and, well, MJF himself. So what do we do here? I mean, there's no way in hell. I mean, come to think of it, bro, what the I missed all y'all prediction. Well, don't worry, Tyvon. It's not going to be very long, man. I'm sorry, Tyvon, but most of the people are out today, so it's just me and Dean. Sorry, man. Hey, if you were available, I'd get you in here right now, but alas, that can't be. Sorry, dude. This is going to be one of those ones. Well, Dean, who you got?
Mm. These nuts.
Stop it.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Brian Danielson.
Yeah. Oh, no Quiet Jam. Damn. Yeah, I know,
Oh,
Tyvon.
Tyvon!
Stop it.
Tyvon!
You can stop that, Dean. Also, Jesse says Brian Danielson. So here's the deal right now. I worked late tonight, so I couldn't make it even if I want to. I know, man. I know. You want Brian, will happen, Swerve. I'm not so sure about that. I know he said 2024 would be his last full-time year. But do you really think it would all just cease to be right here in there? I don't think so, really. I don't actually think so. And if you especially bring out the final countdown, no. It should not be that. Besides, eventually the belt will probably find its way back to Hangman, who will eventually find it back with Swerve. So it'll all go back. It'll all bring itself full circle eventually. One way or another. So I am gonna
One
go.
way or another.
No, you're trying to sing. That sounds like fucking Hulk Hogan trying to karaoke that goddamn song. With that, I'm gonna go with Brian Danielson on this one because it is the look at that, yeah, final countdown. So that's it. I know this wasn't exciting. I think I did a bad job with all of this here. Did I? No, I pinned it. I put a message down. Rewind. Oh, or maybe I didn't, but I said something in the ending thing here, so when I say a date, I stick to it. I promise we'll try to make sure this doesn't happen next round for when we get to All Out and Bash at Berlin. But yeah, thank you, Dean, for being here. Thank Jesse for sending his shit in. Thank the guys in the chat. Yeah, it's been a little bit rough, Tyvon. I'm not gonna lie here. It's been a little up and down, man. I hopefully next week we shouldn't but this show needs to be a bit of a reset. Stop whispering, Dean. This show needs to be a bit of a reset though for AEW here to get them back on track. Or maybe All Out. Like this is the starting process, and by All Out, and if nothing switched by then or something doesn't change, then I don't know, man. I know, man. I'm a bit tired. It's been Alright, thank Dean, thank Jesse for sending. Next time we will see you will be Bash at Berlin here, which will hit the week after that. Next week. And then the week after that, we will do All Out. So, why are you doing that, Dean? Just, you really, don't whisper my name like that here. Hey, both of you are on the same page with me as far as I'm concerned here with this, so whatever. Just take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching, and good night.